All right, let's get out here before the snow starts.
Yep. All right, I'm packed. Wait, Hank.
What?
It's gonna get really cold with the snow coming.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're leaving.
Someone needs to stay here to make sure that the comic books don't freeze.
What?
It's something that could really hurt the store. If they freeze, we can't sell them because when they melt, they'll get water damaged.
You're right. All right, so good luck staying. I have to stay, don't I?
You have to stay. Oh, man. And don't run the heat too much. I'm not made of money.
Well, at least I've got good comics to read. These will last me. I don't have to read crap. Oh, Hollow, what adventures are you up to now? Crazy. I mean, there's glue on the stickers, and glue's made of cow hooves, so that's kind of like beef. So that's food, right? Get out of here, Batman! Superman's way cuter! Actually, Hank's the cutest. Warmth! I need warmth! Jake won't notice if I burn all the bleaches. No one reads these anyways, except for teenagers. And I'll just blame it on shoplifters. I could sleep in the boxes. They'll keep me warm. Just like a mattress. Freedom! Freedom! I'm free!
Comics don't freeze. Why'd you leave him here?
Well, I love Hank, but nothing was going to get in the way of me watching X-Files this weekend. So, I thought he'd buy it, and he did.
Sadly enough.
Hey, this is Joe Harris, writer of The X-Files Season 10 and Season 11. You're watching Atlas Comics.
Road.
Alright guys, the Deadpool movie is coming soon, and we got 3 more True Believer $1 one-shots. We got one that's just a collection of variants.
That's alternate covers.
We got Deadpool the musical, unfortunately not with music, unless you consider music notes in front and after the words music.
Does that have
and
sheet music?
Evil Deadpool. No, but it's got like the everyone singing.
Oh. I was hoping you had sheet music you could play along. That'd be awesome. Well, I'm not the only old guy here tonight because Dark Horse turns 30. And what's Dark Horse going to do for a special? That's right, Hellboy. And Hellboy, just like you, has been stuck in the snow. Hellboy Winter Special.
All you steampunk fans, take note. We got a new Antarctic Press book called Immortal Wings. And we've also got Grim Fairy Tale Steampunk. You guys know you want this.
Swamp Thing Volume 7 comes out. Most of the times we don't talk about Volume 7s, but this is the end of the Charles Soule run of Swamp Thing, which is some of the best Swamp Thing in modern times. Highly, highly, highly recommended.
When I was reading that, I thought that maybe Alan Moore should just step aside. I don't know if I can really say that, but it's close. 44 Flood is a really cool company, and they're bringing us, through IDW, Victory City. This is a super cool, super like kind of abstract, like pencily, like fans of Ben Templesmith and Raphael Grandpa take note. Noir, awesome.
How'd you know Raphael was my grandpa? Boom! Old Man Rogan is a comic about this guy that used to be a stand-up comedian.
No.
Then he does announcing for UFC.
No. What it actually is Old Man Logan #1. Written by my boy Jeff Lemire, with some of the best art I've seen in years by Andre Sorrentino. This book is awesome. It's a continuation of the Secret War stuff, but it's now straight up in continuity on Marvel Prime.
But he does like sensory deprivation tanks, right? I've been jonesing, and finally my wishes have been answered. Cry of Havoc is a new werewolf book featuring the military and chicks with blue hair. By Simon Spurrier, it's a new Image #1.
And Ryan Kelly's drawing it, and boy is he good. We've also got a spin-off of Suicide Squad. It's Suicide Squad Most Wanted with Deadshot and Katana. And there's a Deadshot cover and a Katana cover. This is the Deadshot cover.
Aftershocks will bring us some really good stuff. And this week, we've got one of my favorite writers, Justin Jordan, bring us Strayer. Strayer?
Strayer.
I'm pretty sure it's a Slayer cover band, but either way, it's a post-apocalyptic sci-fi comic.
They tried to get into Slayer, but they just kind of like strayed from it.
Actually, isn't there an actual Slayer comic coming? I feel like I have read that.
There was a bio one that came out a couple months ago.
No, I think there's one. Isn't there a mascot like Ernie or something? That they have a. But they have like a
Theme by Eddie
skeleton.
from Iron Maiden.
Yes, there's a comic of that coming.
Nice.
Back in the day, a dude named Ed Brubaker wrote some pretty cool Batman comics, and they're collected now in Batman by Ed Brubaker, Volume 1.
Big is beautiful. That's why we got Faith #1, spinning out of
Harbinger.
Harbinger and Harbinger Wars. She finally gets her own series. This is a unique take on superheroes, and it's cool to see her get her own book.
If you want to get into some Supergirl stuff, but New 52 is not quite right for you, we've got some more, not necessarily old school, but older Supergirl. This one's by Jeff Loeb and Joe Kelly. It's good. If you want some Supergirl, this is definitely a good place to start.
Hovener?
Jonan.
Vasquez, creator of Invader Zim, brings us Invader Zim Volume 1. If you've been jonesing for this show, check it out. Yeah, I don't think he actually does it.
Oh,
His
actually
name's on
he
it.
did.
Yeah, there you go.
In toy news, we got some Batman Arkham Knight figures. We've got Professor Pig, Azrael, and a super freaking huge man bat that's still only $25.
How big is it?
About this big.
We've got a hardcover of Superman Secret Identities. This is one of my favorite Superman comics that's not really a Superman comic. It's about a kid who grows up reading Superman, and then things start happening, and yeah. Written by Kurt Busiek. If you haven't read this, this is a classic. Highly recommended.
We've also got a Wonder Woman figure from the upcoming Batman vs. Superman, as well as a gorgeous Artifacts Kotobukiya Red Hood statue. That's it for this week, but tomorrow you should check out our Nerd Haiku review because I'm writing it. Hank will tell you more.
Yup. Check out Nerd Haiku review this week for X-Files and Lucifer, and I'll get back to the comics soon, I promise. If you don't follow me on Twitter, please do that. It's some of the same stuff on the website, but if you don't go to both, please go to both. Nerd Haiku review. Except that's at the beginning.
So are we calling it Prime instead of 616 now?
It is the
That-
Marvel Prime, yes. Because 616 and Ultimate collided, so neither of them exist anymore. You would know that if you read Secret Wars #9.
I just finished it last night.
Oh, okay.
Nick, what's your pick of the week?
My pick of the week? Oh, God. Oh,
But yeah.
Outcast.
Oh, that was so cute.